Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Weekly Live. I'm thrilled that you are here with me, and those of you that are joining maybe just for the first time, I am Lisa DeToffel, and I'm the founder of Relationship Communications. It's my online community where I work with established and aspiring entrepreneurs, and today I'm going to be your host for the Relationship Communications Weekly Live, which is my weekly live stream show that airs every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. However, that's about to change. I'll speak to that further in a little while. And my goal here is to share tactical and practical information to help you get where you want to go faster than you can on your own. I've been an entrepreneur now for almost 8 years, and I've made many mistakes. And I'm here to tell you that I can help you through them more quickly by sharing what I've learned through my experiences. So if you're here with me live, say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. I would love to hear that. And we are streaming in various different places. So if you are joining me today over on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button or ring that bell so that you can be notified every time that we do go live. So today we're talking about automations and systems, which are key pieces if you're a business owner, right? There's various different automations you can set up for your business, and there's definitely different systems that you can use for your business, right? But before I dive into our topic, I want to introduce myself a little bit. When I was a preschool teacher in 2017 and 25 years prior to that, I had dreamed of working from home. I had been through 2 messy divorces and been a single mom twice, and it just didn't seem possible at that time. I was the breadwinner for my household and a little bit scared, to be honest, to take that chance and go out and do anything on my own. And then in 2016 is when I could see the possibility of my dream coming true. However, it was not an easy task. I started a training program to learn how to be a virtual assistant, and they also showed me how to actually start my own business. And by the end of that program, I had a couple of clients and have continued to grow my business, and now the Tiger Eye Solution team as well, which was established in 2021, every single year. So my life looks a little bit different now than it did back then. All my children are grown now, and I actually have 3 grandchildren. So yeah, life's a whole lot different now. So let me switch something around right quick so that we can dive into automations and systems. Okay. All right. Automations and systems is what we are talking about today. All right. What are automations? Let's just put a definition for it. It's a habit that you have to build. Workflow. Workflows are something that you may have in place as well for your business. It is doing the same thing with the same sequence of steps. Manual workflows can be time consuming. Automation can schedule that, or automation can schedule a link that makes it easier. Okay. So an automation is setting up your workflow to run on its own based on the rules and conditions that you set up or that you create, put in place, etc., whatever that looks like for you. Okay. Because I know all our businesses are different. So our automations and our systems are going to be a little bit different too, right? The automation mindset. Think about automation to set things to work for you, right? That way you can focus more on your expertise areas or the ROI pieces of your business, right? Before setting up your automation, you want to look for repetitive tasks, manually sending scheduled links, copy and paste, moving documents, etc. Timely tasks, sending invoices, sending email responses, etc. Sometimes these type of things can be automated. Okay. Or you can put a specific system in place to take care of those. Okay. Create automation habits. Start small It takes time to figure out what needs or should be automated. So don't try to rush through it or anything. Start small and, to help you determine exactly what in your business can and should be automated. Asking how, not who. Ask how it's going to get done. Example, how you use out of office inbox or emails, right? Like, say you're going on vacation, or you have to go take care of an ill family member for a couple of weeks or something. Then you're going to want to send out. First, yes, you want to send out an email to your clients or customers or whatever to let them know you're going to be out of your office, for a couple of weeks or whatever the time frame is. And then you also want to automate an email response for those that may send you emails during that time you are away. And that you can do that, okay, in most any inbox that can be created, okay? Then teamwork makes the dream work. Let your team help you set up automations. Guys, I'm speaking from experience here. My team are rock stars. There's so many different times that I might be out of my office or away from my desk, taking care of something else, in my personal life or whatever. And I forgot to do something for my clients, or I need this set up, or I need this created, or whatever. We use a platform called Slack, me and my team, and that's how we communicate most of the time. I have the Slack app on my phone. So if I am away from my desk doing XYZ and realize I forgot to do ABC, all I have to do is shoot one of my team members a message and ask them to take care of it for me. And they can. So teamwork makes the dream work. That's a very, very true statement. If you don't have a team, that's okay. If you're still a solopreneur, that's fine. You may want to look into getting an assistant so that you have someone to fall back on, when you have to step away from your desk or whatever and you forgot to do XYZ, right? You can contact them real quick and say, can you do this for me? I forgot to do it before I left my office. As simple as that, okay? What can you automate? Foundation workflows, daily operations that your business depends on, busy work, streamlines and social media. Guys, I know y'all see me all over social media all the time. I don't create that. Now, I approve it before it goes out, but I have an amazing team member that creates my social media for me. The graphics, the content, all of it. And like I said, I do see it and approve it before it actually goes out on my social media channels. But she's a rock star. So yes, if you're not scheduling your social media, or if you don't have time to do social media and get it scheduled, you definitely need to find time to do it yourself or get an assistant to do it for you. Okay. And there's so much more. Okay. So the benefits of automation: create consistency. How did I do that again? Set it up to happen the same way every single time. This is going to save you so much time, right? Another benefit is to save time and money, right? Because if you don't have to go back and do that task every time it needs to be done, say it needs to be done once a week or something, then you can take that time that you would be spending on that task and do client work or attend a networking event online to try to bring in new clients and customers. Take that time and use it wisely in a different way, right? Okay, the next benefit is scale your business. You can't grow doing everything manually. Okay, so that's very, very important. Automation platforms. I mean, this is just a few. There is so many out there. Constant Contact, HubSpot. I think it used to be called Keep. I think it's called something else now. Honeybook, MailChimp, and MailerLite. These are CRMs. They are email platforms like MailChimp and MailerLite. You can create your newsletters in those platforms. I think you can do that in Keep and Constant Contact as well. So these are different platforms that you could use on a regular basis to help you get the word out about what you do. Every week, guys, I have a specific day and a specific time that I work on my newsletters. And they're scheduled to go out on whatever day it is they need to go out next. And I have a specific time of day that I send them out. I work on them and put them together at a time that is convenient for me, a time that I'm available to get them put together, right? Not the day of or the day before they're supposed to be going out. Because I use MailerLite actually, and it has the option to schedule. So I can schedule them out 2, 3, 4 weeks, whenever, even a month from now if I needed to. So yeah, these platforms can be game changers if you implement them. Now, some of them are free to use or have a free option to start. And then some of them do, cost a fee. So you'd want to do your research and do your homework to kind of figure out which one's going to work best for you and your business. Like I said, everybody's business is different. So Constant Contact may be a better fit for you. Keep might be a better fit, whatever it's called now. I use Honeybook, that's my CRM, and I use MailerLite to send out my email newsletters. All right, some key features. Let's talk about key features. Easy to build the format. Right? Help to build and test and put tests in place as well in some platforms. So it's so easy. The formatting in some of these platforms, it's almost like they do it for you because they have templates already in place that you can use. All you got to do is put the content in there. And then, of course, you want to test it. Send it to yourself or send it to one of your team members or to a friend or whatever. And let them open it and make sure they click on all the links, all the things, making sure everything works correctly, okay? Integration. Be sure that all platforms you use can be integrated with other platforms that you use in your business, okay? Because sometimes that is beneficial. I do have Honeybook. Like I said, Honeybook's my CRM, and I do have that integrated with some of my other platforms and with my website, just because of different things that I use on my website as well. Alerts. Make sure you can get alerts or emails sent to you when, somebody signs up for a consultation call or somebody pays you or, whatever the case may be. So make sure you set those alerts up as well. Results management. You should be able to see a log of the history of automations you have done in the platform that you choose to use as well. Okay. So make sure you have that in place as well. If you have any questions about automations or systems, reach out. I know sometimes this can be overwhelming. It can be confusing, when you're trying, especially if you're just starting out in business and trying to pick and choose the exact automations and systems to put in place for your business. So I'd be happy to have a conversation with you about that. If you have any types of questions around anything I shared or around maybe specific automations and systems that you're already trying to implement into your business, and maybe it's confusing for you or you're not certain if it's working properly, etc. So if you do have any types of questions around automations and systems, please reach out. I'll be happy to have a conversation with you and we can figure it out, right? So if you're not part of the relationship communications community, I want to invite you to come on over to Facebook and just put relationship communications in that search bar and the group should come up. There's a banner at the top with my photo on it. We would love to have you as a member over there. You get the opportunity in there to share about your business. If you're already a member of the community, please do share. I do have a few members that share different things about their business and what they do. But I mean, guys, I have almost 600 members in this community. Everyone should be sharing about their business and what they do, because you never know when someone might need it, right? So if you're a member already, please start sharing if you have not. And if you're not a member, come join us. We'd love to have you, and you are welcome to share about your business. We also do a once a month networking mixer where we can come together and network together and get to know each other a little better. And our next mixer is going to be June 24th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I do go back and forth with the time for the mixer. I do it 1 month I'll do it in the afternoon, 1 month I'll do it in the evening to try to accommodate, all business owners, because some people may or may not be available in the afternoon to attend a networking event. And then also some people may not be available in the evenings to attend a networking event. So I do it this way to try to accommodate everyone. Again, if you have any questions about anything I shared, please don't hesitate to reach out. I also want to let you know that the weekly live show is going to be changing days starting in July. Right now we do the weekly live on Fridays at 2 p.m. We're going to change it over to Wednesdays at 2 p.m. starting in July. Okay, so make yourself a little note. We'll still do the weekly lives, but it's not going to be on Fridays, okay? It's going to start being on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you again soon.